Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. So we're up and running. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
And, oh, given away! He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No foul, says the referee. Pele. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kagawa going forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one.
Oh, what has happened here? And it's skewed away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely weighted ball, well read, and the danger is averted. It's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's nice. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So perhaps now the breakthrough.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And here's Hullet. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Yeah, and making the challenge outside the box, I think, would have been preferable, Peter, but...
1-0! Just one winner! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard.
Corinthians definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Pedri. Driving on and making good progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, that's neat. There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Kagawa tries to play it through, and that is expertly dealt with. Thuram. Rijkaard. Pelé. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. Oh, they can break here. McAllister.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Ronaldinho! And we have our very first corner. Oh, it's gone in!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kagawa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança perdida. Atenção, pai de menino de camiseta amarela. Dirija-se ao centro de informações.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now he's got space here. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. That has not gone well. Vitinha. Pele, someone who can always claim to be the... And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
No, again there's no way through. Ronaldinho. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's McAllister. Pedri. Tries from a long way out. Now who's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered low. It is a corner, good chance. Beckham standing over it. Beckham. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Strong running down that left flank. Albert Ferrer does well not to be outdone there. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Saka currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a cute ball. Kagawa providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pele! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Teremos uma substituição.
It's their second corner of the game. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Messi. Rivaldo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's good play. 75 minutes played. And here's Rivaldo. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substituição.
It's gone for a throw-in. Has a look and plays it forward. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get away here? The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 17. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 2.
Shevchenko gets on his bike and on the move. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a great ball here. Decent chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Pele clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Corner number 2 then. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rijkaard. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out wide. No unnecessary... Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Pele. Pele ploughing through the middle. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. No, he's missed it. Deftly away. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pelé. Pelé has got himself a free kick.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 10, Ronaldinho. Camisa 9, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8, camisa 11.
That is some save from Khan.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He saw the danger and he went crashing in. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
It's a throw-in.
Might want to be careful there.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dink through. He's in a great position here, and he's certainly onside here. Defending of the desperate variety. Over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. Kimmich. Goes looking wide. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Now the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well timed, excellent interception. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Casemiro.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chiellini is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found a way through. Here it is, crossed in. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now he's off and running. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Probing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Howson makes the interception. Uruguay have a free kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Yamal. And it's Neymar. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. He is through here. Still goalless. That has been slung wide. Palmer. Tries to play it through. Oh, well met. Neymar! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught now, and again! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Casemiro! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Now, can they get him away? that's definitely not his best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well,
there's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, that one's going nowhere. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Oh, well played, well played. Nicely spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Davids. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Dink through. He has a look out. And Messi! He lifts the roof! A breakthrough! So late in the day! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that has been cleared. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Ronaldo chasing after it. Just eases him off the ball. He's picked his way through. Zanetti finding himself in space. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Uruguay come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Uruguay just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Cambio.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Uruguay can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And he cuts out the supply. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. That's going to go a long way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is a promising build-up. Spread it left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Palmer. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he's taking no chances there. Messi. Thinks about the shot. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, what has happened here? Zielinski, spread out to the left. Aimed beyond the defence. And the ball's gone astray. That'll be a throw-in. Space for him to turn and look. Uruguay are still that goal to the good. Cristiano Ronaldo with a reputation for taking on any shot. 60 minutes played. Davids has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No way he was going to let him past. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Palmer with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lobbed in behind. Can he stop it going out? Defending was strong and firm. Casemiro. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Has a look and plays it forward. Howson deals with that comfortably. Yamal going after that. Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Chiellini. Now it's Messi. Oh, red, nice interception. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Sao Paulo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency.
Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting. Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Here's a chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it. Uruguay have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chiellini. Akanji. That's the throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, that's fabulous. Palmer with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Stood up well to him there. This has gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Threads one in. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Davids looking for the chance to skim one in from range. No, that's been intercepted. And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Now it's Hazard. Akanji tries to clear. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great vision. Now it's Totti. Oh, that's fabulous. He's being urged to shoot. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Pretty robust defending.
Ambitious ball here. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Gerrard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's had it taken off him. And here's Pedri. Hazard with the delivery. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And here's Cruyff. Is there any support? He might... And a chance! Well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Caught offside that time. Xavi Alonso. Camavinga. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's taking no... And the volley. And that's off target.
Carlos probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Maldini. Baresi. And it's Pedri. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That is very well defended. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That ball looks a good one. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Foden, and he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Raya claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. He's on it, can he get away? And he welcomes it in. Bellingham is onto this. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Now it's De Bruyne.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pedri. And now the breakaway to Gerrard. That's a good ball out wide. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So we're off again. Roberto Carlos, a picture of focus and alertness. Schlotterbeck, probing pass. That has not gone well.
This is the time you need that pace.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo. Now it's Cruyff. Over to the right flank. Hazard picks it up out wide. So no flag here. Hazard with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Knocks it into space. Stood up well to him there. Pedri, played into space. And he's there to clear it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Foden. That's a cute ball. It's out for a goal kick. Bellingham. Maldini spots it and intercepts. He might be in here. Camavinga. Here comes the cross. Buffon claims it, safe hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, played right into his path. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tries to pass it through, and he can thump it away. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Cross in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Koundé. De Bruyne. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. And no, that was never going to make it. Kvaratskhelia. And they've got rid. Bellingham finding himself in space. Baresi was in no mood for any of that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cleared without hesitation.
Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
What a throw in. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cruyff. And that pass just didn't quite work. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Alonso! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Xabi Alonso duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Cannavaro. And it's Camavinga. Baresi is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Cross to the back post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great defense. And to Rossi! And that's another fine save. Roberto Carlos. Camavinga. That is good alertness. De Rossi. And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Cruyff taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
you